Hello everyone, Vita Zay42 back with another how to play. Today we're looking at how to play Uno Pocket. This is a pizza branded one, which was put out as a part of a promotion with Pizza and also a sister chain of theirs here in Canada last year. And I got this on eBay. It's for 2 to 5 players, 7 and up, of course, the age. It's got a pizza theme to it. Now, unlike a regular Uno deck, this is a lot smaller in size. It's about the size of a bridge deck. And it's also small because it's only 56 cards. Actually, it's smaller than a bridge deck. It's only 52 cards, sorry. And there's less of everything. To get, I can get them out of the box. Yeah, an instructional thing with a QR scanning thing, which is fine. And some other instructions. Here's the back for the record. So, you get this one wild card. It actually looks like it's a coupon for a free dessert, but you can use it as a wild card, just like regular. You don't play it any time, make it any color. But then there's this one. Same thing, wild card, but it says dip into the deck and pass the card to the next player. So you would take a card from the deck. It doesn't save, it has to be the top card or in the middle. Let's take one, give it to the next player. And you got a draw 2, wild draw 2, which of course, like a draw 4, can only be played if you don't have a card that matches the color of the card on the discard pile. Legally, you can't try to cheat, of course. But if you get caught, you can be penalized and have to pick up additional cards. And of course, you got these skip cards, which skips the next person. Reverse, which changes the direction of gameplay. Draw 1, which forces the next player to draw a card and then pass their turn. And then you get your number cards 1 through 9 in all 4 different colors. Red, blue, yellow, and green. There's no zeros. And, I mean, that's what you get. Less cards in the deck, only 52 cards. Only a few wild cards. Play is the same as regular Uno for the most part. You choose a dealer, shuffle a deck. In this game, you're only dealing out 5 cards per person as opposed to 7. Again, regular Uno. Of course, you flip the top card, the draw pile, over. In this case, it's an action card. It's a skip card. That means that player would immediately get skipped, and the next player, that being me, would go. When you play it, you have to match the color of the card or the value. Like in this case, I'd have to play a skip card or a red card. You can play a red card. If I wanted to play this one, I could, to force the next person to draw 2. However, if they called me out and said, I think you have a red card, they challenged me, I would have to sort my cards. If they see I have a red card, I would have to pick up 2 plus 2 penalties instead of them picking up 2 cards. If I didn't have any red cards, then they would have to pick up 2 plus the 2 penalties. Actually, they would still pick up 2, but I'd have to pick up penalties, if I recall correctly. So, we'll do that. And I played the 4. And as I mentioned, when it comes to this, even, let's say, if it's a red 2 on there, I don't have a red card, I do have a 2. I still can play this one. It's only the color that's important. So my opponent's going to go. He's going to play a card. Even though I have multiple ones, you can only play 1 card at a time. Unless you're playing with house rules, of course. You just go back and forth. If you can't play, you pick up a card from the draw pile. And if you can play, you play it. If you can't, you end your turn. I'll just say that for now. He's going to skip me. Now he can't play, so he has to draw a card, and he still can't play, so it was ineffective. And then I'm going to say Uno. Whatever you're on the last card, you have to say Uno. If you don't and your opponent catches you, you have to draw 2 cards as a penalty. If nobody catches you, They don't catch you before they play a card, then you're good to go. This guy, he can't go. He's going to draw a card, he still can't play. And I'm going to win. Now, if you play a draw card as the last card, they have to pick up 2 cards. And that is out. That was a pretty quick round. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something slipped my mind. But basically, it plays the same as regular Uno. It's just less cards, smaller deck in size and everything, less wild cards. Scoring is the same as Uno. All the number cards are worth the number value. Action cards, like a skip, the draw 1, and the reverse are worth 20 points each. The wild cards are worth 50 points each. Now, you play until 250 points, or I guess until you get hungry. I think that's what it says on there. And an alternative scoring thing that they have, which I think is pretty interesting, I haven't seen it in other Uno games, is where if, you know, in this case, this player has all these points, they would mark down these points on their score. I would get nothing. And you keep playing, and whoever has the least amount of points at the end of the game is the winner. So you can play whoever has the least amount of points, or until somebody gets 250 points. It's up to you. So yeah, that is that. Like I said, just the same as classic Uno. I'm still trying to think of what I was going to say before. It does not matter, I guess. That's all the basic rules. That is that. That is Uno Pocket. It's a nice small pocket-sized deck. I haven't seen these like commercially available in other versions, but they might be out there. This one you probably can find on eBay if you want it. So that is that. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.